Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Shalom. This is Zaya coming back to you again with another video. The last video I did, I asked my subscribers to drop some questions, in the comments section. And so a few of y'all did, and I appreciate the few that did drop down some questions for me. So yeah, and again, I want to thank all of my subscribers, because you don't have to listen to me, but you choose to stop by a little on me and listen to my video. So again, thank you. So jumping right in to some of the questions, well, a few of the questions that was asked was, one, have I visited any of the beaches here? And yes, I visited 3 beaches out of the 7, I think it's 7 or 9 beaches. I'm not really sure on the number, but I visited 3 of them. I visited Senegambia Beach, I visited Sanyang Beach, and there's another beach that I visited. I don't know the name of that beach, but once I get the name of that beach, then I will let you know. But yeah, I have visited 3 out of the 7 or 9 beaches, and it was nice. I mean, I actually put up a video of some footages of the beaches that I went to. The first beach I went to, I saw 2 of the beaches that I went to, but we usually go in the evening time so we can watch the sunset, and the sunset is so beautiful. I never seen the sun set, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then to see how as the moon come in, how the waves start coming to shore or whatever. Well, yeah, it's really nice. I love the beaches. It's really nice. Another question that was asked was, where airline did I take, and where did I fly from? So the first time I went to Gambia was the first part of this year in January. January, yeah, in January. I flew from Atlanta, Georgia, because I was staying in Atlanta. And the airline that I took was leaving from Atlanta to Newark was JetBlue. And then from Newark to Lisbon, Portugal, which was the international flight, which was AirTap. I took AirTap. So I took AirTap from Newark all the way to Gambia. So that was the first time around. The second time around, I took, I think JetBlue again. JetBlue took me to New York, and then from New York, it was AirTap again. So I took AirTap twice. And in one of my last videos, I had told y'all, if you ever think about going to Gambia, try to avoid AirTap, because the last experience that I had, which was the last, coming over, it was bad. It was horrible. Our flight had got canceled. They didn't let us know to the last minute. They did accommodate us. I mean, they put us in a hotel room or whatever. I mean, and gave us meals and everything, but still, I felt like they should have had better communication with us. The flight got canceled at 5 something in the evening, and we didn't find out until like an hour before our flight had to take off. And the reason why we asked questions is because we know that it was time to board, and we also didn't see our schedule on the screen. So we started asking questions, and they finally tell us that our flight got canceled. It was bad. It was horrible. And they gave us meal vouchers for the airport, but by the time we went back to the airport, they had expired, and we had to go get in this line and go get in that line for them to give us an up-to-date voucher. And they just took us through too much. We still didn't get the up-to-date vouchers. So yeah, if you can, by all means, try to avoid AirTap. Now, don't get me wrong. I like AirTap because the international flight is not long. International flight from Lisbon, Portugal. Well, the international flight from Newark to Lisbon, Portugal was not long at all, maybe 6 hours. If you take Brussels, it's going to be 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours. So that's the advantage of AirTap, but the experience was horrible. And then the plane was the international flight plane. It was small, you know, it was uncomfortable. I mean, now don't get me wrong, they have bigger planes. When I left Gambia the first time coming back to America, I was on a big plane. It was very much comfortable, accommodating. The meals was better, but it just depends on what plane they have available for that day, how many people is going to be traveling, you know, and that's how they're going to consider or whatever on what plane they're going to use for that day. So yeah, that's my experience. Now some people may experience something different, but I know for me, going back to the Gambia, that flight was it was bad. It was bad for me. So when I left this time from America, I flew out from Nashville, Tennessee. I did a video on my friends and I, you know, everybody who left America going to Gambia. We left from Nashville, Tennessee. So yeah. One a lady asked, why did we choose Gambia? So initially we wanted to go to Tanzania because we heard that that country was more built up, and it had a lot of beaches there. It was surrounded by water. It was a tourist attraction. It's beautiful. We heard, you know, and then we also was watching other YouTubers as well. For me, I was watching other YouTubers who left America and went to Tanzania, and they was talking about their experiences and how much they liked it. But some of the YouTubers didn't give you the whole truth, which was every 3 months you would have to leave if you don't have a business visa or business residential visa or something like that to keep you in, so you won't have to leave every 3 months. And leaving every 3 months wasn't an option for us because who have that kind of money to be flying back and forth from America? These tickets are high. And yeah, so that was one option, but then we found out that they like to rob people of their money, and every year for your visa, I think it would be like $3,000 US. You know what I mean? You're not even making that kind of money over there in Tanzania, even if you had a business. You know what I'm saying? So then we thought about Rwanda. Now, the reason why we didn't choose Rwanda is because they didn't have any beaches, and we wanted to be around beaches. So we chose Gambia because for one, it was around beaches, and then for two, they didn't require any vaccines. We didn't want no COVID vaccines to enter their country. We didn't want no Valera or whatever type of vaccines that most of them countries over there require you to have before you enter into their country. We did not want no vaccines. We don't deal with vaccines because we know how damaging it does the body. So that's why we chose Gambia. Will I choose Gambia again? The answer is no, because it's some advantages here, and then it's disadvantages. One of the advantages is the food that you eat is more healthier. It's not pumped up with GMO. It's not created in the lab. It's more natural. You know that it's growing from the earth. In America, you don't know what you eat in America. If you ask me, 99% of the food is fake. Even the food that they call organic. Okay, so that's one of the advantages, is you know that you're eating naturally from the earth. Another advantage is it's stress-free. It's not stressful. It's a peaceful, calm environment. You know, don't get me wrong. It's things that go on, crime go on, murder go on, house break-ins go on. I mean, stuff like that going on, but not as much as it would be in the States. Okay, you have time to raise your family here. You have family time. You really do. You have time to do what it is that you need to do around the house for as a woman. You know what I mean? Now, it's not accommodating for women. No, it's not. It's not a country where it's accommodated so much. It's accommodated for a woman, but you can make it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's peaceful. In America, it's stressful because you gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta pay them bills. You gotta pay them bills every month. Everything rolling in every month. In Gambia, no. You pay your rent up for 6 months to a year. You don't have to worry about that no more. Cash power is based on how much electricity you use. And then you go refill. Most houses comes with, majority of the houses come with water tanks. So only thing you got to do is just make sure you keep your water tank filled up. The water is free. A disadvantage is the power outages. You're gonna have a power outage at least once or twice a day. Some may last 30 minutes. Some may last an hour. I haven't experienced one that lasted more than an hour, but they do happen, you know. And it don't be cool at all because it's hot. I'm gonna stress that it's constantly hot. And so once the power's gone off, your ceiling fan is off, your fan, everything is off. So now you got the woo, cause it be hot. But so that's another disadvantage. Another disadvantage for me is the internet. In America, you have unlimited Wi-Fi, unlimited internet. Okay, I mean you can hook all your devices up. You can pay one flat bill and you be good for the rest of the month until the next month. In Gambia, no. You got to be very limited on your usage. Especially if you have more than one person in the house that's using the internet. I mean, using the Wi-Fi. So you're very limited, very, very limited. And it's expensive. It's very expensive. I think, anyways, it's expensive. So you got to be mindful of that. Because sometimes you may have to go and get internet 2 or 3 times a month. And that's very costly. Very, very costly. I think maybe, I'm not really sure. I think internet, maybe $60. I might be wrong. 60, 90, 80, $80. I think it's $80. So imagine doing that, 80 US dollars at that. So imagine doing that 2 and 3 times a month. That's a lot. So you got to be mindful of your internet usage. And people from other countries, I'm going to say from America, we spoiled on the Wi-Fi. I mean, because you can get Wi-Fi for free. You know what I mean? You can go here and there and connect to somebody's Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we real spoiled on it. And if you're not mindful, you will run your internet out so fast. And then, God forbid, if you have an online business or kids that's used to on the phone all day, just surfing the web, you know what I'm saying? Even as grown folks, I mean, we got Facebook, Instagram. Some people have YouTube channels and stuff like that. And I mean, you got to be real mindful of it. I mean, because like I said, you'll be out of it all day. I mean, you'll be out of it real quick messing with Gambia. I mean, you know, it's nothing that's unlimited. Another disadvantage that I don't like is the phone plans. Again, America, you can go get your unlimited phone plan, talks, text, and web, and you be good all month. Well, in Gambia, you have to buy airtime. I think it's called airtime, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I think it's called airtime and then MD. Okay? So you have to buy MD airtime. it's not unlimited. So again, you have to be mindful of that. Now, don't get me wrong, they have plans that'll last you a whole month. But, I mean, not plans, but plans. They have plans that will last you a whole month, but it's costly. You know what I mean? It's not like you can go pay Metro PCS or Boost Mobile or Cricket somewhere, pay $50, $60. Well, I think unlimited for Metro is $60, unlimited talk, text, and web, and then you good for the whole month. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that here. So yeah, you got to be mindful of that. That's another disadvantage that I don't like. Another disadvantage that I don't like is the food. I don't like the food here. It's hard to find good food. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I'm not in America. Okay? I know I'm not in America. But it's hard to find good food here. You know? Like I said, if you go to the supermarket, you can find some chicken. And I think that's it. I mean, chicken, minced meat. It's hard to find that. I mean, you got to go to certain stores to find minced meat, which is, you know, anyway, I'm not downgrading Gambia because it has wonderful, beautiful advantages. Trust me. For us, the health wise, losing weight wise, eating healthy, putting clean foods in your body, being at peace, being able to raise your family, having family time. That is, hey, all hands down, that's a beautiful advantage. Okay, for people who's family oriented, who wants to raise their family in a better environment, in a better country. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I ain't down talking Gambia at all. Trust me, I'm not. But it's just some things that America got me spoiled. I'm gonna say me. I can't speak for nobody else, but got me spoiled on. And yeah, okay. I'm coming from a land of plentiful to a country that has much, much, much less. Okay, so forgive me if y'all feel some type of way about what I'm saying, but it's the truth. Okay, back to the food. It's hard to find good food here. Okay, it's hard. I can't go inside the supermarket and find me a steak and put the sucker on the grill. I mean, you're just not gonna find it. You know, you can find some chicken, like I said. But yeah. But anyhow, yeah. So I pretty much talked about answered some of the questions and plus throw some more stuff in with it. The advantages and disadvantages and the pros and the cons. Yeah. So hopefully I will be able to travel other countries over here in Africa, because I told you I wanted to travel. I still want to travel the continent. I really do. It's several places I want to go to. Over here in Gambia is an island called Kunta Kinte Island. I want to go visit the Kunta Kinte Island. Yeah, Kunta Kinte Island. Yeah, I want to go there. Another another subscriber had asked me, have I been to any tourist attraction areas? No, I haven't. Not, at least I don't think I did. I know I went to Senegambia tourist area close to the beach. Yeah, I did. But I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. One of the beaches that I had went to, which was St. Yang Beach, they had this, golly, I wish I would have took some pictures. I didn't even think to even take any pictures, but it was this big old, Muslim school or Muslim something. It was just a big old building and kids was there. But they said it's one of the biggest Muslim schools or something. Don't. Anyway. But yeah, for anything else for Senegambia Beach, I mean, not Senegambia Beach, but Senegambia for us, the tourist area, that's it. That's it. Turntable. I go to Turntable a lot. Been there a lot. That's one of the main attractions too. Turntable. You know. Let me see. I have to get the names together, but it's a few places that I have, traveled to, just going to look for different items and stuff like that. But yeah, far as any place else, far as a tourist attraction or whatever, no. But anyways, I hope that this answers some of y'all questions. And keep the questions coming. You know what I mean? Keep the questions coming. Keep the comments coming. Because I appreciate the feedback, and I also appreciate the questions. I mean, because that keeps me going and keep me with things to talk about. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I appreciate you, and yeah, just keep on coming with the questions. I got the answers. Shalom.